What makes your client the way they are is something that I call parental imprinting. Every client continues to live the way that their parents train them to live. Why is your client that way? Every human being needs love, and the primary source of love usually is their parents. Their parent imprints upon your client the way they behave, feel, their mindset, their beliefs, and then it perpetuates into the rest of their life. And so if your client does something and then they're punished for it, they're probably not going to do that anymore. But if they're rewarded for that very thing, even if it's a disempowering or destructive behavior or emotion, they'll get addicted to it. And that forms your client's personality. So imagine that you decide unconsciously that you can never be confrontational, or you always have to be funny, or you can never be sad. For your client, they will start to suppress and express themselves in alignment with that programming. All of us have a dark side. All of us have a sad side. All of us have a funny side. All of us have a confrontational side. If we disown that part, well, that saps energy because we're constantly suppressing. We're constantly wanting to do certain things, but we say, no, 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 I can't do it. And it actually costs us our aliveness. They've split their personality into who they can be and who they can't be. Now they're half a person. They're kind of broken in a way. So step one, I want to ask my client, who are you closer to in your family? Your mother or your father? Whose love did you crave the most? Second, I want to learn about what this parent is like. What was their nature? Hey, what was your father like? What do you think they believe? Third, who did you have to be for that parent? There were certain spoken or unspoken rules of how to operate, and also rules of what you could never be or never do or never feel. I had to be strong. I had to be happy. I could never be depressed. I could never be angry. As you share these descriptions to your client, and then you ask them, do you think this is the way you are today? 9 times out of 10, they'll say, oh my gosh, that's exactly the way I am. Helping them to see how that one way of being is creating a rigidity, creating a lack of flexibility, creating limitations for them. When your client can start to own the parts of themselves that they have shunned, the parts of themselves that they've divorced themselves from, that they've tried to get rid of and suppress, they'll get their energy back, they'll complete themselves as a person, and they'll become effective